I'm very happy to hear of the seminar that is taking place in Barcelona, and I wish great success, that it should be full of light and energy and simcha, joy, and that everyone should come from out of the seminar with a lot of inspiration and enthusiasm to spread the light of the Torah and of Cabalá and Chassidut around the whole world. That's the way to bring the redemption to the world. I understand that the first topic of the seminar is about nutrition, the way that Cabalá and Chassidut envisions the basic elements, the nutrients that give us life, our life force, and what it means, how we can understand the inner significance of the different nutrients. The three basic nutritional elements that we incorporate into our beings are the carbohydrates and the proteins and the fats. And according to Kabbalah, these three, in the order that I just mentioned them, correspond to the chesed, to the loving kindness of the soul, and to the gvura, the might and the strength of the soul, and to the beauty and to the all-inclusiveness of the soul, the ability of the soul to unite different extremities and bring things and bring people together in peace, in common understanding of one another. The love of the soul is the experience of sweetness in the soul. Sweetness is sugar. It has to do with the carbohydrates. The basic food that we consume is bread. It says that bread is the basic giver of life. Bread is a carbohydrate. That corresponds to chesed, to loving kindness. The might, the strength, the muscle, we'll say, of the soul comes from the meats, from the proteins that we eat. That is the sphira of a gevura. The first sphira of loving kindness corresponds to the first father of the Jewish nation, Abraham Avinu. The might corresponds to the second father, which is ITZJAK, Isaac, Yitzchak Avinu. And the third, the fat, which is the whole community, the body itself together, we'll say even the weight of the body is the fats. Fats also in Hebrew, in the Torah, imply beauty, the beauty of the body. And the beauty of the body is Tiferet, the third sphira, which corresponds to the third father of the Jewish nation, Yaakov Avinu. These are the way that we understand the three basic nutrients in correspondence to the three primary emotions of the soul, which are the loving kindness and the might and the beauty of the soul. So the beauty is to unite extremities and to unite souls and people together with peace, to make peace. There is another level of the soul directly beneath the level of the primary emotions, which are the love and the might and the beauty. That is called the instinctive or behavioristic or innate level of the soul. Those attributes of the soul which find their expression when we actually work and do things or move in the context of our environment. Usually we're not even conscious of the way that I move my hands or make other behavioristic responses in my daily life and actually from moment to moment in my life. Those attributes are called in Hebrew, in the Kabbalah, the mutba of the nefesh, the natural level of the nefesh, and they also contain three sfirot, three basic properties and attributes. One is called netzach. Netzach is in the order of the sfirot, or the picture of the tree of life of the sfirot is directly beneath chesed, loving kindness. Netzach means victory, It also means eternity. And directly below the might is Hod, which means sincerity or thanksgiving or acknowledgement. And directly below the middle line, which is the beauty, is Yesod, foundation, which also implies the power to realize all of our aspirations in life, to make things come true, to bring into actuality, to actualize ourselves. Those are the three natural attributes of the soul, which on the tree of life are placed or positioned directly beneath the three primary emotions that we mentioned before. When the primary emotions of the heart reflect themselves in the innate level of the soul, so a phenomenon occurs which is called sikelet yadav, that the right hand is placed on the left knee and the left hand is placed on the right knee. This is a phenomenon that occurred when Yaakov Avinu, Jacob, blessed the two sons of Yosef, Ephraim and Menashe. So he crossed his hands as he blessed them. And the implication in the soul is that the power of the right hand, which is chesed, which we identified in our nutrition with the carbohydrates, actually goes or shines its light and life force to the left knee, which is Hod is sincerity and acknowledgement, thanksgiving. And the left hand, which is might, it directs its energy to the right knee, which is netzach, which is victory, meaning that the proteins go from left to right, whereas the carbohydrates go from right to left. So this is an additional, very important understanding of the way the nutrition, the nutrients work in our bodies. And we're just saying very, very in short, just this one point that has to be contemplated. But the simple understanding is that from the proteins, the might, a person is victorious and becomes eternal in nature, in his innate characteristics. Whereas from the carbohydrates, which are the loving kindness of the soul, a person enlivens his ability to acknowledge and give thanks for all the goodness that God does with us, for all the goodness that our fellow man does with us, to be able to express thanks. One last small point is that sometimes in the sphira of Hod, which is sincerity, there can be a phenomenon of illness, of sickness. It says that Hodine pachal el mashrit. And in certain types of illness, of physical illness, so sometimes it's necessary to diminish, even to delete carbohydrates. For instance, if a person is suffering from diabetes or other illnesses, less bread, less carbohydrates. That can be understood very, very deeply and easily, actually, if one understands the significance of the sphira of Hod, which, as we just now said, the right arm goes to the left knee. That's the image in Kabbalah.